right, so good morning. It's, 2 days before New Year's? Is that right? One day before New Year's.
Yep.
And Dad has done himself a Christmas present. It arrived a little late for Christmas, but he did. So now we're going over to scope out the road to see if we can deliver said Christmas present to his barn. So we're going to check it out and make sure that it's passable, if that gives you guys a hint to what it may be. But Bree and I are taking a ride over. We'll flip you around so you can see what we're dealing with here. So it's been a warm few days, but before that, all through the week leading up to Christmas, we had freezing rain and such, and some light snow. So you've seen this road a couple of times in some other videos and stuff, and it's a private road. The owners maintain it themselves, so we generally don't bother sanding it on a regular basis. Luckily, this top half mile or so is basically dead flat, and that part we're not worried about. However, once we round this bend up here, we'll probably see some hills and some ice, which were supposedly sanded this morning. So we got to see what sort of quality that gives us. And kind of like I was worried about, it's so warm that it's immediately causing all of this ice to melt versus the sand sticking on top, because it is a salt sand mixture that's not great. But again, this part's passable. There's just a couple of uphills at the end that we need to make sure a two-wheel drive vehicle can handle. So we're approaching the section now. I think you guys saw us do some fill work with Big Gertie and the backhoe at the bottom of this hill. Seems nice and sticky. I'm hitting the brakes like a crazy man through here just to test it. So as long as it's mildly sticky and I can get some momentum for this small hill, no problem. We're doing this in two-wheel drive in the 4Runner, which has bald snow tires, so it's not an exact comparison by any standards of what we're going to be driving through here, but at least it gives me a hint about how slippery it is. So far this looks fine. There's a lot of sand on that hill. Just, the problem is getting around some of these corners, you have to maintain your speed and keep momentum up. And of course the last hill, which you've seen Mossy Bus go up, is pretty dang steep, and if this corner right here is too slick, you can't keep any speed up it. And that was a little bit of a fishtail. So we'll have to definitely do some scraping and resanding at the bottom, I think. Alright guys, well, I'm pretty happy with that. Took a while, but maybe a little hand shoveling here and there would be worth it. But overall, this is mostly back to pavement. Alright, so Dad got himself a birthday present. Apparently ordered back in August, just arrived Christmas, and we're going to take it over to a friend of mine who has a nice storage facility to get it stored there through spring. Pretty cool buy. We'll give you some more specs on it a little later on. But it is a 2021 Dodge Challenger Hellcat Red Eye wide body. So a pretty nice birthday gift to himself. So happy 62nd to Dad. So here we are, driving the brand new Hellcat for Dad over to a storage facility. It's beautiful. I'm glad he got it for himself, and you know, it'll be a real nice, reliable car for him. We have a lot of old cars in the family. Most of them are in various stages of completion or being broken. So I think this will be really great for him to get out in the summer months and really enjoy himself without worrying that he's going to break down or have some sort of issue. So we're headed to Candia, New Hampshire. I have a friend over there who operates a storage facility. I actually worked there for a little bit. It's super clean, and it'll take good care of this car until we can create a better storage situation for it at home. Probably in the same barn space as Mossy Bus. But we're going to have to do some rodent control and stuff before this goes in there. So for the next 3 or 4 months until spring, it's going to live in Candia. And then next winter season, we'll have a spot for it at his house. But let's get it over there. We'll get it washed when we get there and tuck it in for the winter.
Thoughts?
It's very nice. It's actually really comfortable when you're not getting on it, which is surprising considering, you know, it's the wide body and red eye and whatever, all that with the suspension. But it's going to be a great car for him. It's exactly what he wanted, and it makes good sense. It's not the car I would have bought, but I like it. Ooh, it's quick. Be gentle with it. What do you think, Bree? You miss having a V8 in your life?
Yeah.
So do I.
The old man's behind us though, so
Yeah.
nice.
He's back there in his Tahoe, probably watching every move we make. So we're going to be polite to the brand new car that has 35 miles on it. And he didn't give me the red key. He offered it, but I didn't want to freak him out. So we're rocking black key right now.
Why'd you take the red key? Always take the red key.
Oh, see? Apparently I should have taken the red key. But it is the middle of winter. Hard above 3,500. I wasn't watching our ridiculous gauge thing.
I think I had it on camera.
Must be insane with the red key. Yeah, for all you Dodge fans out there, these are pretty cool. I can't deny that.
Scaling it, conscious of your nonsense. With 88, so more powder than Johnson and Johnson. Talk steel like.
All right, so here we are, getting ready to put it into storage. It's a beautiful room full of beautiful cars, and we know it'll be in good hands until we get to drive her again in the spring. So you happy, Dad?
Huh?
Are you happy?
Yeah.
He's happy.
Go and get some new sweatpants.
So we're gonna give it a little wash down and tuck it away with all the other beauties. On we go.
Is that what you